managed to pack in.
Sponsored by Lexus.
AT&T at the half is presented by AT&T.
Our game is brought to you in HD TV by HP.
Coke Zero presents real fans of NCAA March Madness.
Pretty soon, the only thing left to sponsor will be the sponsorships that...
If these coaches that we've had on the show are what do they make? 5, 6, 7 million a year? The stars of these teams should be making 5 times as much money. I know that seems exaggerated, but that's how valuable they are to these institutions and to the NCAA at large.
Now I am.
Drew, maybe you got home selling PSA video because Josh and I made it. You legit like, ew. Hey!
And MVP of the 2016 National High School Championship game, Glenn Bamo! Do you have any words to say on your win?
It's light, bro. I'm taking my talents too. Cut the video.
So Glenn, we really liked you in the national championship game and we'd like to offer you a full ride scholarship to Kansas University.
I don't know. I have a lot of offers on my table right now.
Well, I have something that can entice you.
The NCAA doesn't allow briberies like that, though.
But we'll never find out. Should you just sign here? It's going to be a Jayhawk.
Here combating a free market. This is the toughest job. He called the NCAA job impossible. He said, come.
Yo, what's up, Patrick?
What was that?
Hey, yeah. Check out this new whip I got, though.
Where'd you get it from?
Hey, don't worry about it. Yeah, what about it?
I need to ask some questions right now.
What's this all about?
I heard you were legally recruited to Kansas.
No, what are you talking about? My mom got me this.
Well, look at this.
Damn.
Sorry to announce, Glenn Balmo is now banned from all NCAA sports and will have to decommit from Kansas for some illegal reason.
Bro, was this really worth it? It's not fair.
What is happening? Huge money is being made. And not just while they're students, because sometimes the NCAA makes money off players years afterwards. Case in point, a few years ago, the NCAA proudly licensed this video game, a game whose selling point was authenticity.
Crowd, the noise, the cheerleaders. The intensity of the game, the passion of the game.
It's all about authenticity. The level of authenticity that we go to is extremely deep.
To be honest, I thought the only people that obsessed with how authentic something was like that were people from San Diego talking about Mexican food. I get it, Kendall, but there are avocados everywhere now, OK? We've all got them now. In fact, that game was so authentic, it created a bit of an awkward moment for Ed O'Bannon, a former UCLA star player who currently works at a car dealership in Las Vegas.
I was with a friend, and he said that his son had a video game with me in it. Hey, you want to come check it out? You know, so yeah, of course. Left-handed, height, weight, skin color, everything. Bald-headed. It was me for sure.
I'm thinking to myself, wow, they got me on the video game. And while this kid was playing, he almost whispers it in my ear. It's like, you know, the crazy thing.
Or graduate.
Dominique Wilkins was one of those guys who didn't graduate.
A lot of times the kids come out a little too early because they see the money. The money is very enticing.
Wilkins left the University of Georgia after 3 years to enjoy a long and successful career in the NBA. He left school partly because he didn't want to wait to get paid, and that meant sacrificing his degree.
As young players, I was one of those guys, I wanted to help my family and myself.
So, in a billion-dollar business, what is a scholarship worth? On average, it's about $23,000. By comparison, a joint study by Drexel University and the National College Players Association found the average worth of a collegiate football player is about $120,000. It's about $265,000 for the average men's basketball player.
The first order that needs to be put in or that needs to be implemented so we can have some fairness going on is for the first order of business is for us to stop lying to one another. I brought up this point yesterday right before Steve Spurrier came on. Excuse me, if you are on the volleyball team or the soccer team, or dare I say the women's college basketball team, because we live in the existence of Title IX, you don't generate the level of revenue that men's college basketball generates. You don't generate the level of revenue that men's football generates. Therefore, you don't deserve the revenue that they bring in. What we
Oh, fuck.